He said something about the only reason why a policewoman could arrest you is if you let them. You know, because it's like physically, bitch, if I wanted to, I could knock you out. Like, what makes you think you could really overpower me? And it's just like, you know, obviously, you know, unless you're a fucking, you know, criminal mastermind or you just a glutton for punishment, you know, you're not trying to break the law. You know, even if you know you could take them out, if you're in a situation where they tell you to turn around and put your hands behind your back, you're going to cooperate because you're a law-abiding citizen up until you broke the law. But the idea that you know, some little dainty policewoman could take you out is preposterous.
But she took this dude out, and he said his excuse was, he came up with an excuse, oh, I thought it was my friend fucking with me.
Yeah, that's weird white boy shit. Yeah, let my man put me in a chokehold and put me into submission.
Knock you out, and then what?
Yeah, fuck you up. Put your balls on his nose.
So that, let's see, here's what else. I'm going to go through some of this list that I have because I think it's funny, and I know this doesn't suit you, so this is even funnier for me. This is the 50th anniversary of the Beatles' White Album.
Oh, dude, is it really?
Is it?
That's not the one with, oh, shit. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I've always said, I got a little bit of white boy in me, you know. That's why, you know, I got a taste for white broads. But, you know, yeah, Nickelback. Never made it as a blind man. Couldn't want it as a poor man stealing in his out. You remind me. Stained. It's been a while since I've gone and held my head up high. It's been a while. To speak Old English and jive.
Right. Not
many niggas are fluent in both. Some niggas just straight jive, and some niggas are just straight the King's English. And usually the ones that are straight the King's English, they're so removed from black identity. They wear sweaters around their necks, cardigans, and tied up like they strolling for ice cream in Vermont. They wear leather shoes with no socks, and they date white women.
Put a little paperclip in there because I want to get back to what you just said. But go ahead.
I'm fluent in both. I can be around the niggas of the niggas, and my ghetto pass is valid, and I can be around the pinky up, cheese and wine white folks, and play hacky sack in the park, and be just as relatable. I toe the line, and you know, so sometimes yes, there's a part of me that yearns to leave niggerdom and be in the world of whiteism. And because you white motherfuckers know how to have fun. When you let your hair down, y'all know how to have fun. Sometimes y'all go too far, but y'all know how to have fun.
They were having fun last night.
They were having fun, but certain things, you know, particularly with white women, when you look at a white girl and go, "Yo, she's hot." Yes, she is, but I can only go so far because that's when the nigga in me goes, "Well, her lips ain't big enough, or her thighs ain't thick enough, the ass is too flat." I gotta have the
package.
Yes, I gotta have the nigga kit. Pretty face is a pretty face. That holds no, except for the lips. But yeah, man, I see what you see sometimes. Like Jennifer Aniston is gorgeous. That's a bet in the face.
She's all right.
See, this is where he has it on me because you white. So you know something I don't know. But for a black man looking, that's a bad bitch in the face. But then her body comes up short to me.
It's not a bad body. It's not a bad face.
It's a white body.
It's just all right.
Really?
She's a really cute girl next door.
See, that's that white shit. See, that's what we talking about. Them terms, them code terms y'all use. That America's sweetheart, the girl next door. Yeah. That's white tricks. That's
no, it's not white tricks. It's
it's
like even when we were talking in this last episode.
Y'all don't refer to minority women as girls next doors. Or
that's not true. That's not true.
I'm telling you, it's true. You don't because you got that. I like ribs and soul music shit to you.
But so it's a Dan Antonio issue.
It's Mike D'Antoni. Let me tell you something, man. First of all, I tell Ernie. Let me tell you something, Jack. When Mike D'Antoni, I did that for Rob Parker and Chris Broussard when I did the Fox radio. They fucking died. Mike D'Antoni. You know how Charles says certain shit. He's the greatest athlete, extra syllable. LeBron James, it's very interesting, extra syllable. But Mike D'Antoni, I was in a certain part of Ohio and a certain part of Florida that ain't the cool spots. A la Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, Tampa, and Orlando, and to a much, much less retarded third cousin degree Jacksonville. And we've been to one of these places in Florida before where it's just super conservative, Trump country all the way, old, tight whites. I mean, fucking the women's bare chest cleavage looks like alligator stomach. It's just...
That's such a great description and so horrible at the same time.
It's just ugly. So you had to kind of find a medium. And at one point, I even had to address the elephant in the room and tell the crowd, look, you motherfuckers need to loosen up. I know you're tight. I know you're white. And the place I was performing in, first of all, again, I can't say it. It had high ceilings with beams. So I just looked up at the high beams and I was like, I know some of y'all still got niggas tied up in your backyard right now, wondering, should we cut these niggas down? Nah, it's almost Christmas. Leave them up. They'll make great ornaments. And surely you looking at them and you're going, God damn, Bruce Willis looks old now. Denzel looks old now. You know, what's my man Playboy? Hugh Hefner gone. Stan Lee just went. And then you start going, how long before Morgan go? And he's 784. And, you know, Jack Nicholson is 81.
I think it would be, this might just be the horrible person that I am,
right.
But I think it'd be awesome. Like, I'm quite a bit older than Tara, right? And to be in good health, but like go to sleep one night,
right,
just die,
right,
but was healthy, right? Like there was no problem. So she doesn't know I'm dead, and she wakes up and she just thinks I'm sleeping,
right?
And she's like fucking with me, trying to wake me up, and then she realizes
you're dead.
I'm dead.
And then what happens?
I don't know. She was sleeping next to a dead guy. That's just awesome to me. That to be able to, that would be the last. That would be my last joke on earth, is that I got to die and scare her. Like that would be.
Ladies and gentlemen, this weird white moment has been brought to you by Hellman's Mayonnaise,
Velveeta cheese.
No, I'm naming shit that's all white.
Velveeta is pretty white, dude.
No. Hacky sack cargo shorts and a fine blended of assortment of cheeses.
I would love to have that last scare, like, because Tara really does not like to be scared, and I love.
Right.
Just like sometimes when we're just talking like we are right now,
right,
I'll just go boo like that, just
out the blue,
just to scare the shit out of her.
Right,
pisses her off, and I just think that just to scare her that one last time,
right,
would be the ultimate.
Well, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Dude, I got the runs. I gotta take a shit. No, don't hit it yet. Through the power of editing, I'm gonna go, and we're gonna be right back. And we're back. Ooh. Oh, I feel like Peter Griffin whenever he hits his knee. Ooh. All right. Something else that happened that was kind of funny from a cultural standpoint. Let me re-jog your memory. As we drove to my house from where we were yesterday, I think after the podcast, right?
Yeah.
You were hungry, so we stopped.
Oh,
at
yeah.
And you got a burger, fries,
and a Coke.
And my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, wanted some of your fries.
Yes, she did.
And you gave them to her.
Yes, I did.
And I was trying to use a paper bowl that I got, and I was going to have you shift the fries out of your container into the bowl. But it was too late. You had used your hands.
Yep.
And you were just taking fries, pinching fries with your fingers.
Several times, though.
Several times.
On purpose.
And in my mind, I was going, no. And I'm like, if her mother had seen you do that, it would have been a conniption. Because here's something I don't know if the white race understands about black people when it comes to food. We don't eat behind nobody. We don't drink behind nobody. And hands is a no-no. And again, I don't, maybe you'll have an answer for me, but one of the things that I've learned amongst my studies as far as the hacky sack race is you guys are very open, and for some reason y'all don't have the same kind of tendencies, phobias about shit that niggas have, and that one was a big no.
Yeah, but I see, and I know that, and that's what was even funnier to me. And I don't know if you noticed, I counted it. I put 3 handfuls in, and then handed 1 to her.
Right.
Because to me, that was, I could see your face.
Right.
And I wanted you to say something, but you didn't.
Yeah. It was one of those awkward moments where you knew I guess I was supposed to step in, but I hadn't stepped in quick enough.
But what do you say? What would you? What? I mean, in rationality, how would you say? Hey, you can't touch.
Nah, I just would have if I would have been able to swoop in enough time to where you were getting ready to go get the fries. I'd have probably just been like, hey, just throw them in the bowl. Like just as soon as it's
just shake them in there.
Shake them in the bowl. Because it's just we don't get down like that. No, and I know I probably told this story on the podcast, so this is a repeat. But I was working on Mad TV, and my main writer, my main black dude, matter of fact, only one of 2 black dudes on the whole staff, he had ordered some lunch.
Is Devin?
Huh?
Devin?
Devon? Yeah, I told the story, right?
No. I want to know if it was Devon.
Devon, yeah. And the writers, when it's lunchtime, sometimes they just they order food from places. So he had ordered from Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. And at the time, we also were under the clock, so to finish writing the sketch. So I'm in the office, and I'm in Devon's office. It's me, Devon, and a white writer, old white man by the name of Chris Cluse. So Devon gets his chicken and waffles, right? And he opens up the styrofoam container. He's got the chicken, he's got the waffles, and he's got these fries, and everything is smelling good, piping hot. The steam is coming off this motherfucker. And at one point, Chris just, grabbed a couple of fries. And what was so funny about it to me was prior to the touching of the fries, it was jovial in the room. We was laughing, having a good time, talking about the sketch. Nigga, and it'd be funny but then he got a woo. And I mean, everything stopped. Like if
he spit on the fries.
Nah, nigga, like if a nigga walked into a Klan meeting on accident, it just stopped. And Devon looked over at Chris and said, hey, don't do that, man. Don't you ever do that, man. And that was already killing me. But what really made me laugh afterwards is that the look on Chris's face. He looked like a child who'd been scorned. And he couldn't understand what he did wrong. Truth. But I think sometimes black people, we get phobias because it's just the thing we're supposed to have. Because what we heard from our friends or our relatives, like the pork thing. Like niggas kill me with that one. Yo, man, you can't fuck with that swine, B. You don't fuck with that pork, man. Yo, that pig a filthy beast. Pigs eat their own shit. The pig is the dirtiest animal in the game. Well, first of all, anybody that cooks knows, a personal chef will tell you, you cook anything at a certain temperature, you can kill it. So I don't understand what's the phobia about the pig being so filthy when you cook it at a certain temperature. Yeah, but it's gone.
But it's been absorbed into its DNA.
But it doesn't matter once you cook it, unless you eat that motherfucker alive and raw.
Right, it's not gonna
affect you. And here's another one for any of you out there that like spaghetti, pizza, lasagna, anything cooked in a marinara. Guess what they cook it in? Pork. Surprise. You're eating pork. And how the fuck, furthermore, don't you like pork? Who the fuck doesn't like bacon, nigga? Have you ever had Virginia honey ham? The ham with the black rim around it, the black forest.
I don't eat ham though anymore.
Man, that shit is so sweet. Let me tell you something, man. Pork is the pussy of meats. Fowl, beef, fish, all delicious. But pork is the pussy of meats. Come on, man.
Dude,
if Porky Pig was a female, I would get wood. Porky Pig is a dude, but that coat with nothing else on and them black hooves that look like heels. Come on, man. Porky ain't never moved you, B. Porky ain't never moved a needle on your nod.
No.
You crazy.
Bugs Bunny dressed when Bugs Bunny, the chick Bugs Bunny.
Nah, B. Porky Pig.
See, this is the difference between black and white dudes right there. I picked the skinny tall one.
With no ass.
And you picked the thick one.
Damn right. With coat with nothing else on and some black stilettos. Come on, son. What I said about the steak and the knife and fork example. We know the majority of you don't eat off the floor. But we know you motherfuckers have made exceptions. The majority of black people use a knife and fork. But there are some niggas who... You know who eats steak with no knife and fork or utensils or any meat?
Asians.
No.
What?
Them southern niggas.
Yo, okay. But
them how much that CD war?
Yeah, well...
What do you?
Those Asians use sticks, though.
Do Chinese people have a problem with their own Chinese people?
No, but they have problems with other Asians.
Right. So my question then becomes, why is that? Y'all both some slanty-eyed motherfuckers.
Because everybody wants to see.
What makes one Asian think he's better than another?
It's the 3:40 in the morning, but they don't give a fuck about your bags or your wants or your needs. They want to give you they want to give you your shit.
Right.
And they want you to get the fuck out.
Nigga, I have a laser focus when it's time to order my food. I don't give a fuck what kind of drunken stupor I am in. My back straightens up, my chin comes out, and I speak proper old English.
Stan Lee is actually the one who wrote the original.
Here comes my daughter.
Hey, he wrote the original Black Panther.
What up, mama?
She has cookies.
She has cookies. What's up, baby? Because we're recording a podcast. Want to say hello?
What do you want to say?
Come say hello. No. All right, goodbye. You got to close the door, though.
Get away, niggas.
Y'all heard that? I see. I told you. I told you.
She has a rap.
She came in and said, and she's 4. She said, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Get away, niggas. The lovely Jada, everybody. Beat that, Nia. Bill Burr's podcast. They all have lived and are living a spectacular life. Michael Jordan globally is known he'd have to leave the planet to not get recognized.
Right.
And even if he went to a new planet and there was life there, they'd probably go, or whatever the fuck that language is and whatever that alien shit is. He's that famous and he's worth billions. The man has his own jet with the Carolina blue and white with the Jumpman logo on the wing, on the tail.
Mom, I want to see what's on the top. What's on the top?
It's a red marker.
Why you put a red marker on
Because
top?
daddy farted into this mic.
He farted?
Into the mic, and Andy didn't want to ever put his mouth near it. So this is my mic. This is the fart mic.
But we're worried about French fries.
So what were you saying?
didn't
So Steve, man, I'm gonna talk to you, brother. Keep your head up. You need a pep talk. We need to have a. I'm trying to think of all the sports movies, some of the greatest coach pep talk scenes. I know Pacino had one in Any Given Sunday. I don't know what it is. All I remember from Blue Chips is with Nick Nolte is money, gobs of it. And Denzel was the movie, the football movie. All right, we're gonna change the way we block. We're gonna change the way we run. We're gonna change the way we eat. Remember the Titans.
Yeah, that was